I'm going to do the geography one right now. So during our geography unit, we studied global inequalities and economic systems, developments and structures. The topics in this strand are not always a fan favorite, seeing as how many of our students still believe that money is easy to come by, and that the rest of the world is booming economically by making millions of dollars on social media. However, this particular student was able to make real-world and cross-curricular connections with what we were learning in class and the world around her. She recognized the importance of economics on a global scale. This is another student who is generally very quiet. She barely spoke to me when the year started and would send someone else to deliver her messages. But as the year went on, she became more comfortable with her voice, and I'm really glad that she did. She demonstrates maturity in her critical thinking, and I hope that she continues to share her voice as she moves into high school. The award winner for geography this year is Harvey Moody. So now I'm going to do the History Award. I've left my speech, but I'm going to just speak freely about the student. Our history curriculum, I know for a lot of our students, they struggle with that one too because they're very much in the now. But this student was able to make connections with what was happening in the past and what was happening with the present as well. This student has demonstrated so much growth this year and even more strength this year. Her smiling face masks many moments when times got stressful, but that's just the person she is. With grace and compassion, I would like to present the award to Berlin Zeppo. We have two awards, the Math Award. We'll start with 8A, and then we'll move to 8B.
This award recognizes a student who has shown outstanding achievement and enthusiasm in mathematics. This year's recipient didn't just solve problems, he enjoys them. He approaches math with curiosity, creativity, and confidence, often challenging himself with more complex questions just for the fun of it. His problem solving is quick and thoughtful, and he has a talent for finding clear, sometimes unexpected ways to reach a solution. What truly sets him apart is his ability to explain his thinking. Whether working through a tough question or helping a classmate understand the concepts, he communicates ideas clearly and patiently. The Math Award winner for 8A is Manraj Vora.
This one. Okay. The student who has been selected for the Math Award in 8B is a quiet and sweet force within our classroom. They are a wonderful example of kindness, grace, and perseverance. They love a challenge and effortlessly interpret the math from her brain onto the paper. Not only does she grasp complex ideas, she has a gift when it comes to educating her fellow classmates. She teaches them in a way they can understand and does not leave them feeling any less of themselves for not understanding particular concepts. The AP Math Award winner is Janvi Patel. And now Mr. Bell with the Active Student Awards.
Good morning. I'm going to start. I'm lucky to be able to present this award to a student I've seen grow since kindergarten. Student's a great example of Eagle Plains active student. He demonstrates this whether he's in class or on the sports team. He comes to class and he gives it his all, whether he's under the weather, he still tries his best and participates to the best of his ability. I'm actually not even sure if he is aware of how good of a leader he is. But I think that's what I love about him. He's confident in who he is and he leads by example. He's a role model who demonstrates the following: a positive attitude, good work ethic, sportsmanship, dedication, and he has great physical literacy. He plays smart and he works hard. I have several memories, but one that sticks out the most was when we were playing ball hockey, and he took what I call a cheap shot from one of his peers. His glasses went flying, but he didn't retaliate. He just picked up his glasses, he put them on, and he kept playing. That's just the kind of player he is. Classy. You can't teach that. There are things we teachers get to see sometimes that parents don't. And to me, he's just a classy dude. I was thinking about saying something to his parents because I think he's very well brought up. But that's all you need to know. I find him a classy dude. In the end, who do you guys think it is? Pavan. This other student embodies the characteristics that inspire and motivate their teammates. What makes this person stand out is their energy and their raw talent. If you talk to anyone who's coached this student, we all would agree she is very lively, enthusiastic, and fun to be around. We would also agree she only knows one gear. Everything she does is with high intensity and power. She goes hard, whether it's during her warm-up, striking the ball in 3-pitch, throwing the ball in dodgeball, or just simply doing a layup in basketball. Actually, sometimes she goes a little too hard when it comes to doing a layup in basketball, which is probably why she misses half of them. I think when she learns a little bit of finesse, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Nonetheless, you can't teach that intensity. It's just who she is. She's a true competitor who plays to win. She's a good teammate who demonstrates fairness. She's a role model and a great helper when it comes to coaching the younger students. One of my fondest memories of her was when she was in grade 6 and I brought her with the senior basketball team. And even though she didn't get as much playing time as the other players, she still cheered them on just as intense because that's just the way she is. She puts team first. Who am I talking about?
We're actually going to start with the positive contributor and collaborator for 8B. So remaining positive in a room full of teens is quite challenging. Finding the perfect partner amongst a room full of teens is also extremely challenging. Making seating plans in a room for teens, you get the idea. Every day in the classroom is like a day at work in the outside world. You have your besties, your indifference, and your eye-rolling, please no.